Hey, boss, how's it going? Did you see the new gear? JCW. I'm JCW all the way.
What do you want, Carrie?
I got a fucking bone to pick, and I'm going crazy. Why did you get rid of my partners, Silas Mason and Alex Taylor? Why are they not here right now?
You know the line was crossed backstage at Deck to Jaws. You know what they did, and I'm informing you right now, both of them, Silas Mason and Alex Taylor, are suspended by JCW until April.
Son of a bitch!
You're on your own. And you know what? You got a main event tonight. Too Tough Tony and the Backseat Boys versus you, Carrie Morton, and whoever you can find.
Mr. J, I cannot be beside myself. Listen, I came into JCW with Silas Mason and Alex Taylor. We run Juggalo Championship Wrestling, and now you're gonna have me by myself?
Well, either you're gonna fight with some partner somewhere, or you can do that running right the fuck out the door.
You know, it's funny. Carrie Morton by himself. That's a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
It does to me. Sitting in a jail cell, I'd like that.
You know what? I'm gonna make you bite your words. I'll go look around in the locker room and I'll find me somebody. But maybe in the future, you know, someone that puts asses in seats, you should consider Carrie Morton for something else.
I will. I'll ride at the end of my foot. Get out of here!
Fuck 'em up, fuck 'em up. Hit 'em with an uppercut. I'm from the Fight Club. You know we love the love. Bring it, go sing it. I'm the king of the ring. Boom, bam, back down, slam down, body slam. If you looking for a motherfucking fight, here I am.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to JCW Lunacy! Tonight's first match is a tag match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Weighing in a combined weight of 387 pounds, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Sean Henderson, and his partner from Boston, Massachusetts, deliciously vicious, Third McCallum!
An eventful night already on JCW Lunacy. Carrie Morton pissed off because the suspension of the rest of the Southern Six, Mason and Taylor, may bite him in the ass tonight, gentlemen.
And their opponents,
He's pissed off I don't get to hear that song again.
weighing in at 17 boxes of popcorn, 6 bags of cotton candy, and 22 bags of circus peanuts. Hailing from the construction tent at the Dark Carnival, here is Yamo the Clown and his brother Rugo, the Brothers of Construction.
It is going to be a long night for the local competitors in the ring against the Brothers of Construction.
Yeah, one of your favorites. Of course, my name is Joe Dabrowski here, joined by Mark Roberts and Zach Amico. And the Brothers of Construction are staples of JCW lore, the most decorated tag team we've ever seen. And gentlemen, they have come back with a vengeance over the past few months.
Hey, and do not let his physique fool you. I am a big fan of Sean Henderson. I followed his work in H2O Wrestling in New Jersey, and this is one talented guy.
Yeah, Sean Henderson and Vern Callo, the opposition to the Brothers of Construction, here to kick us off on JCW Lunacy. Thank you for watching across the world on YouTube. To your point, Zach, Sean Henderson, trained by one of the toughest of the tough anywhere in the world, talking about the bulldozer, Matt Tremont. But, Mark, the question remains, is being tough, is being well trained enough to counteract the mind games? And Oh, you just don't do that to the brothers.
Yeah, the brothers have more than a few tricks up their sleeves. 788 days as JCW World Tag Team Champions until they came across the Southern Six and ended up losing those championships. The brothers clearly want a road back to championship gold.
No question about that. They know it very well for 2 years. Oh, wait a minute! Yaba wasting no time.
He's got his cock out. This match is just starting. I gotta say, so far we've seen a bowling pin fall out of this guy's pants, 2 pairs of balls, a cock. Isn't the referee supposed to check these guys?
Well, if they're gonna show it anyway, why not?
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Looks like we got company here out on the ramp. The JCW Tag Team Champions. The backseat boys getting the best seat in the house for this match.
Reigning and defending 2-time tag team champions getting a seat here up close and personal with the brothers.
And he hands his cock to his brother, and he's got the tie.
Hey, oh no! The tie
shot.
right to the chest
Thunders
cavity.
through the building here at the stadium.
Keep in mind, a lot of people say the Brothers of Construction are uncrowned JCW Tag Team Champions. They had a couple of close calls. Looked like they had the backseat boys beat, only for a technicality to cost them their prized property back. The Graysons, as far as I'm concerned, gentlemen, know they've got a big threat on their hands, and they're keeping a close eye on the potential next top contender.
That match was as close could be, and maybe the backseat boys got a little lucky that the referee's eyes were dusty and he couldn't see what was going on. Sean Henderson not putting up with any of this shit. Posing for the crowd.
Slap the balloon right out of his mouth. I don't think that's a wise move against the brothers of Construction.
No, I think that decision was the only thing that blew more than that balloon did. And the inverted atomic drop sends Henderson into a falsetto.
Sean Henderson with the physique of the world's strongest man in 1905.
Big elbow takes Henderson down.
Ruffo is showing how it's done.
Ruffo has his man, both arms hooked. Here comes Yabo.
Juggling act.
Look at that. Yabo looks unconcerned.
Right to the rib cage.
Henderson gets caught. Yabo still got some balls in the air.
Now Sean Henderson going to be the victim of Yabo's bag.
Yeah, Yabo just twirling his balls in his hand.
Those ball bags are no joke, my friend.
You act like you speak from experience.
I've been known to dabble in the arts of clowning.
Well, no clowning around when Yabo and Ruffo get serious because they're here to make a statement.
They're making it right in front of the tag champs who are watching intently, meeting of the minds in the center of the ring.
You look at the face paint of Yabo and Ruffo, it's almost like comedy and tragedy combining together. Which will be their fate if they meet the Graysons, the new backseats again? Time will tell, but certainly a whoop whoop from the JCW faithful and a message sent
Look
to
at
Tommy
that.
and JP.
Message in the backseat was they think those belts should be theirs.
Nobody home in the corner, and the backseats found some comedy there.
Ruffo leaving a grease paint stain on the turnbuckle there.
That's the first time, the backseats have laughed at the Brothers of Construction since the Brothers have returned.
Big stinger splash.
Holds on, maintaining head control. Where's he gonna take him? Can't do that to Yaffa.
Callow in trouble now.
Uh-oh, we've seen this maneuver before, and it is effective.
Oh, good night.
2 big shoes straight to the chest.
And that's another win for the brothers.
The team of Yabo and Rufo, the brothers of Construction.
And no better term for that than the whoop whoop driver. And it leads to an emphatic statement victory. But the Brothers of Construction have their attention on one team, and that's the team at the top of the JCW mountain, Tommy and JP Grayson.
The backseat boys standing loud and proud with their titles in the air, showing they are not afraid of a challenge.
Well, Yabo and Ruffo have proven the backseats can be defeated. They have what it takes to defeat the backseats. It wasn't official. It wasn't a title change. But if they can do it to the letter of the law of the Duke of the Wicked, we can see once again Yabo and Ruffo at the top of the tag team division. Welcome everybody, JCW Lunacy. My name is Joe Dombrowski. It's Mark Robert Zacamico by my side. We've already seen Carrie Morton show a bit of his temper confronting Violent J, but his boys are out. They are suspended. The question is, Mark, can we see Carrie Morton find two men willing to put up with him? Because the backseats at Too Tough Tony want a piece of him tonight.
Carrie Morton trawling the locker room looking for allies. He does not have many. He hasn't made a whole lot of friends here in JCW.
But somebody that's made a lot of friends across the Juggalo Nation is the JCW Women's Champion, Danny Moe. Tonight, she will defend that championship against Gabby Forza. Will Danny Moe's championship reign come to an end with this open challenge? There's talent from all over the world, Zach, that wants to put Danny's reign out to pasture.
We saw Danny Moe win that championship in an incredible battle royal, and we have seen her defend that belt, and I am very excited to see what talent JCW provides to see if she can stay at the top of the mountain.
Well, I'm excited to get right back to the ring because plenty more action on the way here this week on JCW Lunacy.
I don't wrestle. I'm not a fighter. What I do is an artistic expression. I perform art. And now, Stephen Flo is here at JCW, and I'm very excited, very honored to be a part of the roster. And I really hope that none of you fans had to go through Ticketmaster to be here, because I sure as hell didn't.
Tonight's next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Oh, no.
I don't think the ringmaster is going to get to finish that introduction.
I don't think he figured this out by now.
Let him do his job, for God's sakes. No one wants this.
Ladies and gentlemen, shut your stupid mouths, please. And give it up for me, the man servant, Chiefs. Allow me to introduce to y'all. He is the crown jewel. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
The crowd, none too fond of Jeeves.
So far, Jeeves is respecting their wishes.
Allow me to introduce to you, he is the crown jewel over all you fools. He is the man who's gonna make it rain riches all over you broke ass bitches. He is the Richie boy forever, Briar Wellington.
Well, there's no doubting the resume. There's no doubting the staying power, the longevity of Briar Wellington, and yeah, begrudgingly Jeeves as well. But it seems like more often than not, Mark, they let their mouth get themselves into more than a little bit of trouble.
I'm not sure that Briar has actually gotten his money's worth out of Jeeves to date, but you're right. Briar Wellington, a JCW original, a former two-time JCW World Champion. He was a standout wrestler in high school.
No, he stood outside of a high school and watched wrestling.
Weighing in at 62 kilos, from Crystal Mountain, Columbia, he is the devil's favorite dealer, cocaine.
Maybe the most controversial, some would say polarizing, but without a doubt, destructive. It is cocaine.
I've been looking for cocaine all night. Where's he been?
The devil's favorite dealer brings his brand of intimidation that'll turn you white with fear.
Everyone in this match won awards at our year-end awards show. Check it out on YouTube if you haven't already.
The powder never comes up. Someone always gets to it first.
Oh, it's a hot commodity here in JCW.
Well, Zach, you were looking. You did admit. Did you find some?
Not yet. I'll let you know, though.
Oh! And cocaine opening up in the early going against Richie Boy, Briar Wellington.
Those big throat thrusts, that's vintage cocaine.
Vintage when he's, oh, look at the handspring elbow. That's not vintage cocaine.
That's shades of Tajiri right there.
I was going to say, is it really vintage cocaine when he's only been around 3 months? But maybe it is.
Amazing repertoire.
Oh, no.
Now that
He almost had it.
That is the
Jeeves.
Briar I know, except he wouldn't usually waste it.
Jeeves stole the 8-ball. That's the source of cocaine's power, his strength, his energy.
That is not the Jeeves I know whatsoever.
Well,
That is a major party foul by the man-serving Jeeves.
it is an opportunistic way to render cocaine virtually helpless.
I mean, what are the chances that's all they have?
Well, you would think if these guys were actually rich, they could afford their own, but here they are, just stealing from other people.
Well, you touched on Richie Boy's success over the past 25 years. All the accolades, all the successes. The one thing he's never gotten in 25 years is a fan. Nobody here likes him. They've always detested him. And the fact that, well, you call it a party foul, right? I mean, Richie Boy, look out!
Keep your eyes on cocaine! Missile drop kick off the top. Briar doesn't know where he is.
A bump of adrenaline from cocaine, and he found another
I
baggie.
knew he had another one on him. And cocaine goes fucking crazy!
And Briar's gonna sacrifice Jeeves into the Coke Slam to hell.
Coke Slam moves right out of his $3. Whoop!
That
What
oughta.
is this?
What in the world? That's the Iron Demon!
That's Shane Mercer, the Iron Demon.
Oh, I don't think that's Shane Mercer, the Iron Demon. I think that's the mercenary, Shane Mercer.
Oh, no.
We haven't seen this guy in years.
From a shout out on Raw to a return to JCW!
Moonsault and battery. And Shane Mercer makes a statement and helps Briar Wellington get the win.
Richie Boy forever, Briar Wellington.
You know, you were just talking about how Briar Wellington wasn't spending his money well. Well, it looks like the money that Shane Mercer received was money well spent.
Yeah, it looks like Shane Mercer was muscle for hire because he just got paid off by Richie Boy and Jeeves. We understand there's a camera in the locker room area. We're going to try to catch up and get words with Shane Mercer back in JCW.
You know, I'm glad that JCW is back again and thriving, because that also means the money is back as well.
Oh, Stephen Flo, you're not a great wrestler, and I'ma hurt you tonight, yeah. See? Anyone can do that shit. But not everyone can do what I can do. It's easy to be a wild man. It's easy to be 1,000 different gimmicks. But it's all garbage wrestling. It ain't old school. But you know who is a bit old school? You know who's got more than a gimmick to him? The Prince of old school.
Tonight's next match is a fatal four-way, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at damn near 400 pounds, from the deepest, darkest jungle, Congo.
Well, you want to talk about physically imposing, former JCW champions, nearly 7 foot tall, of this savage Congo Kong. Can be an absolutely destructive force to anyone and everything.
As I like to say, never mind that shit. Here comes Congo.
Introducing next, weighing in a stack of textbooks from the campus at Juggalo University, he is the man of 1,000 gimmicks, Mosh Pit Mikey.
Mikey.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Oh,
I see what we have here. I would never.
Well, Mikey's just a good-natured guy. He's just trying to fit in.
Well, he may have found himself shoved in a locker or two at some point in his life.
And he gives the lovely lady in the audience the Bret Hart treatment.
She doesn't seem to
When he realizes
appreciate it.
He needs them.
Yeah, Mikey can't really see without them. That's why he has to tape them up in the middle. He's had those since 6th grade.
Those are thick rims, too.
Introducing next,
See, you can use a rim drop.
weighing in at 187 pounds, from Jacksonville, North Carolina.
We all
by
could try to
way of
focus.
Philadelphia, he is the Prince of Old School, Colby Carino.
While a man that says he has no gimmicks needed, he detests the machinations, the entertainment, the fun and games, the histrionics of other wrestlers. Colby Carino feels all you need is grit and determination, bell to bell, outskill your opponent. He doesn't like the fact that
And their opponent,
others go the extra mile.
weighing in a whole lot of
Got a guy that can do
TVs,
it here.
from the grunge capital of the world, Seattle, Washington, he is Stephen Flo.
A JCW debut. You're not in a time machine. It's grunge, it's alternative, it's maybe something many of you grew up with. It's Stephen Flo.
This is exactly what Colby Carino does not want to see in a wrestling ring.
That is right. Colby Carino telling us he hates gimmicks and he is surrounded by 3 outlandish characters right now, including the debut of Stephen Flo.
Well, Stephen Flo seems very proud of all the fans here tonight in Western Massachusetts, part of Juggalo weekend, that did not get their tickets through Ticketmaster. He's got some severe beef with the corporate fat cats over there. But I understand what you're saying, Mark, about Colby Carino's just hatred of the likes of Stephen Flo and Mosh Pit Mike. But what's wrong with having a little bit of fun? Why is Colby so uptight and taking himself so damn seriously?
Colby made a beeline to Stephen Flo and slaps the glasses right off that nerd's face. I mean, right off of Mikey's face. Mikey's going to be lost without him, but
Well, he did
check
around
your
those first
6.
2 competitors, but now he's got to turn around into a mountain of a man.
Yeah, there's one guy who Colby cannot bully, and just because you may be a little flashy and may have a bold personality doesn't mean that you can't fight and kick some serious ass.
Oh, Colby got close enough for Mikey to see him. He's in striking distance now.
Now, Colby's made himself public enemy number 1. He's had nothing but rude things to say about everybody in this matchup. You saw him get the best of Luigi Primo a couple of times recently here on Lunacy and in some of our killer TV live specials. But oh, look out! Colby set for a loop by Stephen Flo. You cannot take away the power in Stephen Flo, but Congo Kong shuts him down.
Yeah, Stephen Flo apparently has a very tough right hand there. Turned Colby inside out. That's not going to mean much against Congo Kong, is it? Barely registers.
You know, people want to say this guy's all gimmick, but he's got moves, he's got personality. I think there's a lot more to see from him. Stephen Flo, not the kind of man you can put in a box.
I tried to get a sense of Stephen Flo, of who he is, talked to him earlier. I have no idea what he's saying. I mean, he's an artist.
Yeah, he's kind of pretentious in some certain ways. It's not just a match, it's an artistic expression of how he feels. And he just expressed Congo Kong all the way down to the canvas.
Stage diving like it's 93.
Oh my, he's got He's got Mikey all the way up now and down.
That's the Steven Flosion.
Steven Flow looking great here. He loses the flannel.
There's a souvenir.
The Juggalos in the Palladium are loving Steven Flow, who comes down right across Mikey's face. Good grief.
Looking for the rock and roll elbow drop, but Colby Carino plays spoiler and Congo Kong with 400 pounds to break up the fall.
Using his entire body as a weapon is Congo Kong. And now he really can choose. Congo can choose who is going to be his next victim here, because all three other men are down.
Gee, I hope it's Mike.
I think Congo's going to pick all of the above, knowing him. Just stack up the bodies at will.
In comes Steven Flow now. Oh boy, stacked atop the rest.
There's nowhere to go.
Steven Flow stuck in a tree of whoa.
No way to protect yourself. Congo Kong the cannonball.
Steven Flow's broken.
And Colby's not doing much better.
Just a pile of bodies left in the wake of the former JCW World Champion Congo Kong. Is he actually going to get all the way up there? Colby better realize what's happening quickly.
Congo is looking for the oh shit splash.
Well, the only thing could be worse than that if it's a double suplex landed right on poor Colby's ribs. Colby, get out of there, buddy.
Colby's out of it. He has no idea. He's in the line of fire as Mikey and Steven Flow have Congo Kong. But can they get control of him?
I'm not sure they do have Congo Kong. There goes Mikey. Steven now trying to get his wits about him, perched on the second turnbuckle on the inside. Here comes Colby.
Colby setting up for that L driver.
Uh-oh. Oh, Congo!
Holy shit!
Look at a little doomsday device. But Steven,
poison rana.
Yeah, Steven Flow held on. Colby landed on his head. Congo smartly tried to pin Colby Carino, but he kicked out.
I can't believe Colby kicked out.
Colby twitching in pain. Hope that's nothing serious, but Steven Flow kicks out as well. That speaks to the damage these men can do to one another. Just the force of Congo Kong. As dangerous as he is, as dominant as he's been, I don't know if Congo Kong even understands his own strength.
Mikey's got a real opportunity here. He can go blow for blow with Congo Kong.
Mikey busted wide open.
Mikey's no doubt got a high pain threshold. I'm sure he's withstood a lot of wedgies in his life.
Maybe about to get another one here from Congo. Oh, there go.
Congo just
That means for a suspension.
ripped apart the suspenders in one tug, and there's a DDT.
Double arm DDT.
Once Mikey could grab a hold.
Kong to the outside, and Steven Flow has an acoustic equalizer.
There's no one in the ring for it, though. There's Colby from behind now.
Colby's had enough.
Goes for that short pile driver.
Mikey with a chair.
You gotta hold those pants up since he lost those suspenders.
Yeah, Mikey's about to lose those pants entirely. We've got water bottles flying. This whole thing is crazy.
Mikey about to lose his high-waisted capris.
The Carino family lineage will have to hold off on a W because Mikey just dropped Steven Flow, a lacerated, bleeding mosh pit Mikey, but a scowl on his face, determined to make up for some of these past misdeeds.
Steven Flow knew that the right thing to do was to roll out of the ring and get as far away from this situation as possible, but unfortunately Mikey caught him.
This might be the biggest moment in Mosh Pit Mike's career.
Look at Steven Flow's head, his neck. Has seen enough.
Oh, there goes that chair!
And just in the last possible millisecond, that contact breaks the fall.
Look at that chair is just absolutely decimated and still in there. Oh no, now it's just in pieces.
Not the chair, not of the chair!
That's gotta be it.
Gonna break his neck!
The blood is just pouring from Mikey.
And
Well, Colby is very outspoken on the talent roster of JCW, and at the end of the day tonight, gentlemen, it was a classic, tried and tested wrestling move, albeit a very dangerous one. The pile driver put away everybody else. Colby Carino, in his mind, proves he's the real deal.
Absolutely, every single day, buddy.
Like it or not, Colby Carino can back up his talk.
And so can the reigning JCW Women's Champion, Danny Moe. She's set for action, and she's standing by.
What's up? It's your girl Dynamite Danny Moe here, your first ever JCW Women's Champion. Now tonight I go one-on-one with the know-me herself, Gabby Forza. And Gabby, this is my backyard. This is my territory and you're stepping in it. So don't be too pissed when you go down tonight with the Moon Mist Twist.
Tonight's next match is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the JCW Women's Championship. Introducing first, weighing in 200 pounds from Long Island, New York. She is the world's strongest gnome, and she is not your homie. Gabby Forza!
Yeah, it is not Know Me the Homie here tonight. Gabby Forza looks to a gnome as kind of her spirit creature because it represents a small in stature individual who can do very big, proud, and powerful things. Gabby Forza has never been the tallest in the dance,
And her opponent,
but she may be the strongest.
straight from the 412, she is a world record holder for the highest Evolution Women's Pro Wrestling match and half of the Neon Lions. Your current JCW Women's Champion, Dynamite Danny Moe.
Well, I think Danny Moe, once upon a time, maybe never thought her career would go higher than competing on Mount Everest. But gentlemen, she has been on a meteoric rise ever since she became the very first JCW Women's Champion in October, but that also makes her a target.
Reigning and defending the first and only ever JCW Women's Champion. She's taking it on the road. She's defending it in other promotions. I had the pleasure to call a JCW Women's Championship match, a victory Danny Moe had over Ricky Morris last month. She's taking on all comers as Danny Moe.
Danny Moe's a fighting champion, but the list of challengers is growing. It looked like, somebody else had their eye on Danny Moe a moment ago in the backstage area. I'm not sure who that was. I have a suspicion. But bottom line, though, Danny Moe has to have eyes in the back of her head because no matter where she goes, someone's going to want to make a statement at her expense. And tonight, it could be Gabby Forza.
And she should not look past Gabby, a very, very strong individual. Sort of doing squats, getting ready for this match, and this chick has some power behind her.
Gabby is a two-time national champion linebacker in the Women's Football Alliance, and she also recently won the United States Powerlifting Association gold medal, a combined squat, bench, deadlift total of 1,008 pounds.
That is incredible. Clearly the size and strength advantage in this contest is with the challenger, but you're right. There are competitors across the globe who want their shot at Danny Moe, and I also did, those were familiar looking glutes that we saw in the back.
Shoulders
there.
down, 2 count only. I see we're picking up on that as well, but right now, that may be inconsequential if Gabby Forza has her way about this. You gotta wonder, gentlemen, do you think the pressure of being champion may cause Danny Moe to slip? Could Gabby Forza take advantage of that?
I think that Danny Moe has to keep her eye on the prize. And remember that this is the match she's currently in. She can't be looking towards the future and other challenges. She's got Gabby here.
It's down for 2.
We haven't seen Danny slip at all here. I mean, Danny is, it's the inertia of constantly traveling, constantly being on the grind.
Just here at JCW, we've seen her oppose the likes of Knuckles, Crowley, and the list goes on and on. Danny Moe is unwavering. We talk about her athletic background as well, from gymnastics to pole vaulting to cheerleading. And a little swing, 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 and chop, chop, chop. One out the Neon Blondes as Danny finds 2. And really, it's so cool to see how the JCW fans have embraced Danny Moe in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, the people love Danny Moe. The Neon Blondes are beloved as a part of the Juggalo community. But Danny Moe now on the receiving end of some big strikes and kicks here from Gabby Forza.
Hey, wait, can I do my dumb Georgian impression real quick? Yeah, ready? The Juggalo community.
There's a cover for 2. Danny Moe is able to kick out. Gabby Forza, though, so much strength behind everything she does. She doesn't need to necessarily do a high impact movement, because even the basic things from her are going to hurt like hell.
Yeah, it's all high.
Powerful competitor. I think tonight she is out to prove to Danny Moe that no means no.
Well, Zach, what does it look like with Gabby Forza as women's champion moving forward? It's a real possibility.
Oh, I think every lady that comes here to JCW needs to watch out. Look at the body of this. It's like trying to wrestle a fire hydrant.
Gabby is leaning forward, making Danny carry all of Gabby's upper body power. He needs to get to the vertical base, turn inward to alleviate that pressure. He does that, but a clubbing blow from Gabby Forza can just be so overwhelming when you're trying to battle out of her punches.
Danny had the presence of mind to roll toward those ropes. Gabby taking advantage.
And using those powerful hips to choke out Danny on the second rope.
Not a good spot for Danny to be in, but she is a fighting champion. Danny Moe halfway across the ring, and that is not how you are going to pin Danny Moe.
Not at all. Gabby Forza letting her ego get a little bit of the best of her on that exchange.
Oh.
That will hurt, though. Ooh. Out of senton.
That's going to hurt a lot. Take all of the air out of Danny Moe and then rest all of her weight across Danny's shoulders. Even if you expected to, you're putting a lot of weight on the champion and forcing her to exert and kick out.
And you know it's going to hurt like hell. The step across the sternum is just the appetizer.
I noticed a lot of urgency in that Danny Moe kick out, almost as if she knows she's in danger. She can feel the air rushing out of her body, and she knows she has to respond quickly. But those lights could be dimming even further if Gabby Forza gets her way with this attempted superplex.
Danny Moe fighting back now. In the dominant position, and there goes Gabby.
Big slap right across the mush.
Creating some spaces, Danny Moe, second turnbuckle on the inside. And a beautiful to Harris takes the challenger 3/4 of the way across the ring.
Absolutely picture perfect form there.
That seamless, breathtaking agility is a Danny Moe staple. And when she quickens that pace, there may be nobody in women's wrestling better.
Danny Moe really feeling herself right now.
Crowd's on her side as well.
Oh, near fall.
I thought she had her there.
That was a great cover attempt. Had Gabby Forza packaged nicely, able to neutralize that size advantage. Oh no, I didn't say that.
Easily scoops up Danny Moe and drills her down too.
From basically a deadlift position, and going back to that powerlifting gold medal we talked about at the top of this segment, that's not something a regular athlete could do, but Gabby Forza made it look easy.
She really did. Not your Nomi. Setting the champ up now and just crushing Danny Moe in the corner.
Danny's not careful. Gabby could be picking her bones like a chicken wing later tonight.
Up again, but no. Danny Moe fights it. Big kick right to the face.
Dexterity pays off. And
Cutter.
Danny Mo able to connect. The moon miss twist beats her.
And your winner, and still JCW Women's Champion, Danny Mo!
Regardless, though, an absolutely incredible debut for Gabby Forza. What a powerful individual.
Gabby, nothing to be ashamed of, but at this point you have to wonder, can anyone or anything stop Danny Mo, who has been on a tear as the face of the JCW women's division? Danny Mo soaking in the adulation with her fans. Mark, it's really that connection. Danny Mo and both Neon Blondes really have with the JCW fans that makes moments like these so special to watch.
Yet, both Neon Blondes are beloved with the Juggalos and Juggalettes filling the Palladium here tonight in Worcester.
Danny Mo soaking in that adulation from the JCW fans.
Yeah, congratulations, Danny Mo, scoring that major victory. We're coming in early March. Look out, Las Vegas, Tucson, and Albuquerque. We are coming your way for an incredible West Coast tour. And Mark, fans can find more information about that on JCW social media.
Follow us on all social media platforms. We also see a whole crowd of Juggalos with a whole lot of merchandise that you can also get at psychopathicvault.com.
Absolutely, and one man who has been running around here like a psychopath all night long is Carrie Morton. He's looking for any tag team partners that are willing to stand by his side and take on the Backseats and Too Tough Tony in our main event. Our cameras have been tracking Carrie Morton all night long, and time's running out. Let's check in and see if Carrie Morton has found any tag team partners.
Shit was bonkers. I swear, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Motherfucker went flying. Yo, did he die? Did he die? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Come on, I swear. Clay, kick fucking rocks. I gotta talk business. Boys! Where the hell have you guys been? Carrie Morton's been searching up and down the locker room looking for some partners. Because my partners got suspended. Because the commissioner did not like their choice of actions. So you know what? That's okay. Because I'm always on my A game and I expect you fucking two to be on your A game. Because I'm asking you. I need some tag team partners. And I heard that you guys are the real fucking deal. So I came here, out of the spite of my good heart, to ask you guys on my team. And so with that being said, listen, I always come with beer and gifts. I got you guys something really, really, really cool. See that right there? Well, Southern Six, bitches. One for you, Daddy, and one for you, baby, because that's how nice I am. I got you boys t-shirts, and you know what? They sold out very quickly on psychopathicvault.com, so you guys are welcome. Out of me, no reimbursement, I promise you. So listen, tonight, we're gonna talk before we go out there, okay? And I expect you two to fucking show up. I expect you two to fucking deliver, because my ass is on the line, my boys are gone! So, after that, we're cool. Let's go win some gold. I'll make you boys some money one day, okay? Alright? Alright, cool. What the fuck is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is our main event. It is a six-man tag match. Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Weighing in at 210 pounds, from Bristol, Tennessee, he is one part of the Southern Six, the Riz God, Carrie Morton.
Oh, thank God, with the rest of the Southern Six suspended, I thought I would never get to hear this song again. And look who Carrie Morton has found to come with him.
And his partners, weighing in a combined weight of 339 pounds, from Bleed Island, by way of New York City,
So the Batiri are a well-known tag team for the past decade and a half or more from all around the Northeast. But the question I have for you, Zach, do you think they will be suitable replacements chemistry-wise for Carrie Morton, Southern Six running buddies, Silas Mason and Alex Taylor, currently serving a 6-month suspension?
Well, one brilliant move by Carrie Morton. He didn't find two random guys, put them together. He found an actual tag team. So the strategery there, brilliant.
And their opponents. Introducing first, weighing a combined weight of 375 pounds. From Psychopathic Records, they are your current JCW Tag Team Champions, Tommy and JP Grayson, the Backseat Boys.
The reigning tag team champions, 10 open challenges in succession. They were able to overcome, and even though there are some teams hot on their trails, tag team wrestling and JCW means the Backseat Boys.
And what I like about these guys, Joe and Mark, is they're not afraid to lip sync their own song on their way to the ring. That is a showing of two men who love what they do.
And their partner, weighing in 240 liters of vodka, he is Louisville's town drunk and your JCW American Champion, JCW Hall of Famer, Two-Top Tony.
25 years in JCW, Two Tough Tony is still finding ways to accomplish firsts. First ballot Hall of Famer, his first ever reign as American Champion, and the first ever JCW Triple Crown Championship holder.
Two Tough Tony has done it all, and yes, it's true, Zach, that Carrie Morton has found a tag team unit in the Batiri, but what do they have to do with Carrie Morton? How well are they going to gel with Carrie Morton? We know that the Backseats and Two Tough Tony travel this country together representing JCW. They went to Memphis Wrestling. They were in the Hammerstein Ballroom representing JCW at Game Changer Wrestling. It is the Backseats and Two Tough Tony who are clearly functioning as a unit.
They are absolutely two different generations of JCW come together, and Two Tough Tony has been showing the Backseat Boys the ropes while they're out on the road together. I've traveled with these gentlemen as well, and I gotta say, we should all pour a double for the first ever Triple Crown champion, Two Tough Tony. What an absolute athlete.
Well, you gotta love and appreciate the mutual respect. Two Tough Tony, in a manner of speaking, holding that torch in his hand, and more than welcome to share it with the anointed JP and Tommy Grayson, the only boy band, to my knowledge, ever on the Psychopathic Records label. And keep in mind, Zach, you were with me for a lot of it, but Carrie Morton, probably the biggest pain in the ass of Two Tough Tony in recent memory.
Oh, they definitely have unfinished business. God, I can't help but look at the forearms and hands of Two Tough Tony. Maybe from carrying those bottles around all the time. Look at him.
They tell
a redneck Popeye.
They tell 1,000 stories there between the bottles that they carry.
And 999 of them are, hey, one time I punched a guy.
Well, that story has a lot more luster when that fist is aflame when he doesn't. Keep that in mind.
And speaking of flames, the Backseat Boys setting this crowd on fire, showing off those prominent abdominals.
They got to have, what, 18 or 20 abs combined?
It's abnormal how many abs they have.
Tony's going to show his abs.
Tony, the most beloved star in JCW history.
Tony only has one ab, but it's huge.
It is. Carrie Morton, probably the most detested, pain in the ass, bullshitter in the history of JCW. Carrie Morton, the skid mark on the underwear of life, having to deal with Too Tough Tony, picking up right where they left off back late last year on the Train of Terror tour, where their hatred took them to 6 or 7 different states in a matter of a week and a half.
I'm surprised that Carrie Morton is actually stepping up to start this contest, that he's not having one of the many he had to go out and find willing to be his partner to step up to Too Tough Tony in his stead.
Well, as the fruit of the loins of a crafty veteran, Carrie knows that he's got to set the pace of this match so that he can wrestle the match he wants, not the match Too Tough Tony and the Backstreet Boys want to have.
That's an interesting point, Zach, and I think based on what I've seen from some of the verbiage and body language, I think Carrie Morton has taken it upon himself that he's going to lead this trios team. He's going to show the Batiri how it's done. And listen, Carrie's 3rd generation. He's got it in his blood, his genes. I'm not going to call him the Riz God. Let's be a little serious here. But is Carrie as smart as he thinks he is? That's the question.
Well, Tony's going back to the bottle before these two even touch each other.
Is Tony as drunk as we think he is?
More than half of that bottle is gone already.
Tony always is willing to share a drink with his many adoring fans. If he's got some, you can have some too. Part of that Juggalo spirit that makes Too Tough Tony so popular. He truly does look at all these fans, as we say, as family.
These two finally lock up, and Too Tough Tony getting the better of the exchange. People don't expect that Too Tough Tony is able to wrestle. He's able to go in there and chain with a Morton.
Too Tough Tony's one of those examples of not judging a book by its cover. Yes, he looks tough as hell. Yes, he looks like he could beat your ass in a bar fight. Yes, it's because he actually can. But there's so many more layers to Too Tough Tony than just that. He can wrestle. He can fly. Oh, and the first time you underestimate Too Tough Tony, maybe the last mistake you'll make.
Too Tough Tony looking to slap the nipples right off the Riz God.
Riz God. What the hell does that even mean? Carrie Morton, a profound disappointment to his father, Ricky Morton, everyone else in his family. He's not related to Jackie Fargo, but he just embarrassed him by trying to mimic his strut.
I don't think those apologies ring hollow, but the right hand of Tony does not.
And ring hollow is how they answer the phone in the pizza shop. Ring, ring, hello.
Oh my gosh. We'll ask Luigi Primo about that perhaps. Carrie Morton looking for the hip lock. And into the hip lock takeover. And Carrie Morton really represents everything that Too Tough Tony does not want to see in JCW. These young, brash, cocky, overly tanned, superficial egomaniacs who just show up to stir shit and make everything about themselves.
Yeah, absolutely no sense of family in one Carrie Morton.
Well, we saw back in that Train of Terror tour, his dad kicked his ass.
Carrie spent the entire day searching for partners, and only now has he finally made the tag. In comes O'Barian.
Yeah, and we talked about the fact that the Batiri, if you're not familiar with them, yes, they look a little demonic. Yes, they're intimidating. Yes, they're aggressive. These are men that came up in the Northeast United States, and they've wrestled in rings with some of the absolute best. From your Chris Heroes, to your Claudio Castagnolis, to your Eddie Kingstons. But before we get there, the backseat elbow connects. And the bottom line is, I think there's a sense of bitterness in the Batiri that so many of their friends, 2 count only, have gotten these big money contracts, and they're on the outside looking in, and maybe looking to take it out at the expense of the Graysons.
The Batiri have an incredible opportunity here in JCW and in the ring with the 2-time tag team champions. If the Batiri get a pinfall over either of the Graysons, you've got to think that rockets them to the top of title contention.
I agree with you 100% as O'Barian tags out to Kodama. And you can just sense the physicality, the aggression in everything Kodama does. There's a chip on his shoulder, there's a mean streak there, but there's incredible wrestling precision from the bad boy in the back seats, JP Grayson.
Beautiful drop kick connects, as does that slam. I don't think that you're going to say anything to Kodama about his tan.
JP churning the milk and making it water.
Acid reflux connects, hook of the leg, but a quick kick out by Kodama. And Carrie Morton playing spoiler out there, causing a distraction. And notice how quickly he got his ass out of dodge.
Yeah, Carrie Morton no longer even on the apron, as Too Tough Tony, the JCW Hall of Famer, Triple Crown winner, back in the action here.
And to the point we made about pinning one of the back seats, what if Carrie Morton or one of the Bateries able to pin the American champion, Too Tough Tony?
Got a lot of gold represented here in this main event action on JCW Lunacy. We very much appreciate you joining us here tonight. Go ahead and click the like button, click the subscribe.
And both Bateries going to be tasting leather after that one.
Yeah, they won't be awake to see you subscribe and ring that bell, but it's certainly appreciated as Kodama finds himself wide open to the onslaught of JP Grayson. Neutralized, shot to the eyes by Kodama, back into enemy territory.
JP's in the wrong part of town.
And Carrie Morton doing a great job staying not in the ring, letting the Bateri do his dirty work for him.
Yeah, you said it right, a good job doing nothing.
Oh, no, he got involved.
And he paid for it immediately, the Bateri right on top of JP Grayson. Carrie Morton being a pest, just like he knows what to do better than anything else.
Carrie Morton just tagged himself in there. I'm not sure that his partners were ready for that or in on the strategy, but Carrie does what he wants to do.
Oh, absolute vulture. The second he sees a moment, an opportunity to Carrie Morton to jump right on it.
Listen, there's a reason Silas Mason and Alex Taylor drink so much, and part of it is having to be around Carrie Morton 24/7.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's because Silas is so fucking ugly. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. You haven't seen him?
I'm
over him, man.
I'm not saying anything because he's going to hear this eventually.
Oh, look, listen. He's a sweetheart.
I see.
I love him to death.
I'm sure.
Holy moly. When he was born, the doctor slapped his mother in the face.
O'Barry had tagged back in. And one thing you can say about Carrie Morton, that old school Southern style tag team formula, rock and roll, Midnights, Andersons, Carrie was brought up on it. And it's helping the Bateri here.
Tag made.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yet notice JP did not know that O'Barian had been blind tagged by Kodama. JP was pinning the illegal man. That's why the official didn't count. Red call by the referee. That enabled Kodama to blindside JP, and the phantom audio tag by Carrie Morton, now manipulating this official in his own favor.
You know, I don't mean to question the strategery here, but it would have been easier for Carrie to actually just tag him.
Right.
That big
Wait a
show.
minute, JP's got an inside cradle. JP's got Carrie pinned. That could have been 3, but the official never saw it.
Bateri reversed it. Carrie makes the tag. JP is in a vulnerable position.
Yeah, JP got screwed. That could have been one of the last-ditch efforts that JP had left in him, and it got shut down thanks to unfortunate bad timing.
Hey, you got to know where you are in the ring at all times. And you're just way too close to enemy territory to pull off a maneuver like that.
I think 100 feet is way too close to Carrie Morton personally. Hard shot right to the rib cage, those intercostals.
Carrie Morton sees his opponent vulnerable and then is brave and comes back into the ring here.
Does Carrie know how to ever not run his mouth? Directed traffic. Back in comes O'Barian.
JP really needs to make it over to the other side of the ring here.
Easier said than done. It might as well.
Throws up a big elbow.
And a boot. There's another elbow to Carrie on the outside.
Whoop, whoop, and a drop kick. 1 foot for each member of the Bateri. But JP Grayson still needs to find his corner and clear half the ring. And Carrie Morton great wherewithal to shut JP Grayson down.
Trying to use that core strength to drag him across the ring. There we go.
Tag made. In comes the Hall of Famer, and out goes Carrie Morton.
I think Carrie just soiled himself as Too Tough Tony unloads with Tommy Grayson on Carrie Morton's hand-picked tag partner.
I know the Batiri are glad to have the opportunity to compete on this stage here at JCW, but how much can they really put up with Carrie Morton?
Well, longer than most people so far, but Tommy takes
He's got to watch out.
ugly
Keep
spin.
your eyes on Too Tough Tony!
That could be it. Oh. Near fall there. And again, that's one of the ways Too Tough Tony can surprise you if you don't see it coming. And Carrie picking his spot, waiting for the opening where Tony's back was turned and he couldn't defend himself.
Absolutely ruthless beating by Carrie there, putting the boots to Tony in the corner.
And Carrie directed traffic here.
They got to watch the fuck out. JP's on that goddamn top rope.
Yeah, no kidding. Wait a minute. Kodama just spit the hand of Carrie. Here comes a crossbody by JP.
Kodama was getting a tongue lashing there from Carrie Morton, and it seems like he'd had enough.
Carrie Morton's trying to be a boss more so than a partner, and it's causing a rift in the team. But now the Graysons are looking for the T gimmick. The T gimmick connects. Backseats have this.
That T gimmick. Uh-oh.
JP clears the apron of the opposition, and now
Either Tony's fist was thirsty, or we're about to see some wild shit.
the JCW American Champion
is
on fire!
Coming! Right to the face of Kodama! What a trios win!
You know, I can
And
see.
your winners, the Backseat Boys and Too Tough Tony.
I can see that flaming meteorite punch a million times, and my asshole will pucker every single moment of it. That move scares the living fucking shit out of me.
Just imagine how it feels to be on the receiving end of it, as the Batiri were, but a championship all-star JCW team. Tommy and JP, the backseats. Too Tough Tony. Look at this. Carrie Morton is beating the hell out of his own tag partner.
What the hell is this?
Spoiled brat, Carrie Morton leaves him to lose, and now coming in.
Carrie's having a temper tantrum like a little bitch that he is, and beating the hell out of the only two men who are willing to fight alongside him.
And the Batiri finding out maybe why you don't trust a man like Carrie Morton.
What a punk ass.
Why no one else in the locker room trusted Carrie Morton. And here comes Too Tough Tony and the backseats back into action.
Well, it goes back to them believing Carrie Morton's what's wrong with JCW. There was no personal beef with the Batiri, the backseats, and Tony.